Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the walk.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Giancarlo Stanton now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once and right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Missed with a breaking ball. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Gaddis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner. Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing in this, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torreyes. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Correa shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Torreyes will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. It remains 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Alex Bregman hit hard down the line. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 20.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, Greg Bird. That's lifted the other way out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Very weakly on the ground. Torreyes is off at first with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. Now 1-0 Yanks. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. The 3-1. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. 1 down. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Springer.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brett Gardner goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game. game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in once again, Tyler White. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Machado. And boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the sixth inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on it.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 10 for him on the year.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Manny Machado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop,
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. A fly out and a single for him so far. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 New York. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 3-1. Fouled away. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
the second baseman, number 27.
Now Sabathia's 1-1. It's 1-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more.
Hit high and deep out to left. Gartner ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Buddy Bashir has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Altuve fields it cleanly. Final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Altuve. And there are two away now. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Gaddis finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Popped him up.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation.
Ken Giles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll have to play this out around the 362 sign. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Torreyes stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gardner going back. He's there and records the first out.
first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pop high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
4-0 the score tonight. The Yankees.